Hey, what's with the nose touching?
Who do you like better, Flight or Deshae? Ah!
What? Part one.
She gotta answer it.
I mean,
you ain't nothing but a broke boy, broke, motherfucking boy, broke, motherfucking boy.
What it do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! Messed up edge up, stand up! Hey man, raise your hand if you need to see a barber. Yeah, because I'm seeing one literally tomorrow, and the kid's getting it so fresh, so clean hair done in this bit. But all jokes aside, man, I actually meant to finally react to this, man, the other day. But I need you guys also raise your hand too. How many of y'all Snapchat and YouTube was down? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? So I waited another day. Now the heavily anticipated, heavily requested reaction. You know what I'm saying? Just before I drop, you know what I'm saying, my Billboard hit music video. You know what I'm saying? Look. I told you guys how I felt about this the last time. And then here on out, look. Also, this is gonna be my last time, I promise you, that I would ever like do any type of video reacting to my ex, unless I'm actually, you know what I'm saying, like in person vlog type stuff. This is 100% the last video anything about my ex, you know what I'm saying? Like from here on out, it's just like litness and back to the, you know what I'm saying, the good old times that everybody begs for. Yeah, man, this is the official last reaction. But basically, especially too, because we're supposed to be going to ATL like real soon. I think I'm gonna go exactly right after the Florida trip, because like guys told you, I got that 2K event that I'm going to. I think like next week, you know, in Florida. So I'm being in Florida for like a week. But anyway, man, like moving forward, we got Mr. Frost of Deshae. I meant Deshae Frost, the man, the myth, to just take your girl behind your back. Man, he did a Q&A while he was on vacation in ATL. The funny thing is, I think he may be back. I may be wrong, but let me know if Deshae is back in the city of LA, because there's a bone, or maybe two, or maybe three or four to pick or two about a situation what's going on. But moving on, we need to make sure there was nothing inappropriate and downright wrong that was done through these Q&As. Now there was two Q&As. There was one on the Chase channel, one on Ty's channel. You know, Mr. King of Reactions, Clutch of Reactions did his, you know, research, and you know, it's basically like a 2-in-1 video reacting to, so it's gonna be a long one. You know what I'm saying? So that's another hand clapping emojis in the DMs, because I'm faithful and loyal. You know what I'm saying? And don't skip any of the BS unless I feel like it's BS, because nobody honestly gave me no timestamps. We're gonna definitely do our little mini skirts and skips, but I can't have people come at me with the pitchforks. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, I'm not perfect at the end of the day. With all being said and done, let's get around to the action.
Do you see us in a relationship in the future?
Wow.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy.
Some questions asked, huh?
Another video, you know what it is. I got a special guest.
stop saying that. Say my name.
Now, one thing I can say from the last time we had reacted is that, okay, now I paused this by accident. From my point of view, there is just no way my ex Ty from the Taylor Girls is interested in Deshae. Just look at the way she's looking at him. I don't know what Deshae did over these last days that he was there in ATL, but something may have went down. Now, let's be all honest, okay? She curved the man. She curved him hard, curved him heavy the last deal, and I even gave myself some W's, some uppercase W's. He tried to pull a move, but ultimately he failed. Now, sometimes girls, I can tell you from my experience in the past, is that, especially a lot of, you know, really high upper, you know, let's just stop sugarcoating, you know, not talking about my ex, but just girls, you know, in general, like girls that are like 9.5s and they know it out of 10s, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna try and play that curve game. They're gonna try and curve you like 3 or 4 times just so they can draw you back in like a fishing reel, you know what I'm saying? Those are ones that are really red flags, because they'll want you to, you know, do all and above and beyond when you don't even have to for the next girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, she may be trying to pull this off, because as you guys all know, my ex is definitely a 9.8 out of 10. If she was not entertaining other guys with my promise ring on, she'll be a 10 out of 10. But all jokes aside, you know, so I feel like she plays that curve game. So she may not do it in this video, so that's what's gonna be really attentive, okay? So this is gonna be the last time I'm also pause it too. We're gonna watch it straight through. No more pausing.
Your name time.
Oh.
He's like, it's time. Right?
Yeah.
But let's see. No promise ring.
Q&A,
Look, no promise ring. Hold on, I don't know how to feel about this. Now, I don't want anybody to think I'm weird and something's wrong with me. But am I supposed to feel some type of way now that the promise ring is actually off of her hand? I kind of feel some type of way. I don't know why. Like, I was just playing. Please put the promise ring back on because I don't want her to like think like, I hope she didn't throw it away or nothing. I'm just curious. I don't know why I feel this way. Because like when she's with another guy, she has a promise ring on. I get upset when the promise ring is off. It's making me feel some type of way. I don't know why. Bro, I'm not even trying to joke, bro. This is making me feel, bro, Ty, put the promise ring back on. You gotta let these boys know that you still, you know what I'm saying, cuffed down.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Why am I feeling some type of way that she doesn't have the promise ring on now?
Let's go. That's great. So we're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Any guys that would I'm gonna ask them. We're gonna do a Q&A. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, and all of the questions are coming straight from you guys.
From
We're just
all
gonna
you
be
guys.
looking.
So we're gonna be looking at stuff like that. First question.
Don't ask. Can you? Okay, wait. Let me ask you. Can you like, you know, start off like video and then?
First question. How old are you? I'm 18 years old.
I'm 20.
All right, cool. Second question.
So you a baby dick?
What did you say?
A baby dick.
A baby dick?
Damn. Yo, she violated him, bro. Bro, listen, man. I'm not from New York, but if you guys wonder why I have a lot of New York slang in my vocabulary, is because while I was growing up, I was around like a lot of, you know, New York niggas, because a lot of New York people move to Florida. It's like the top state they move to usually, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my New York niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got the second behind Florida, because Florida got the most fire lingo, okay? Then New York is second with the lingo, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys don't know what that means, there's like, I feel like multiple definitions for that word, okay? That's a topic for another day because I'm not from New York, so I'm not about to sit up there and debate something that I don't really need to be debating. But from where I know, bro, this is literally violating. Like bro, this is another W. Another W. Smooth reacts. Yo, come on now. Bro, do I even need to say anything more like, man?
That just means I'm just like,
what are you talking? You better not talk about nothing you don't know. Alright, so I'm saying, second question. What type of guys
who's she trying to impress?
Oh, I like the nigga that's like just in control. Like I love a boss ass nigga, like,
which is me. She's describing me, of
got
course.
his own stuff going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got shit popping. Like I love him to be respectful. Oh, sorry. Okay, wait, let me reset. Accident. No, I'm gonna come up as accident.
What type of guys do you think?
A lot of touching. A lot of touching going on.
Okay, like I like boss guys. Like you have to have that real like manliness about you. Like I love boss guys. I love guys that got their own stuff going on, money, like everything. Like they just successful. I love sweet, you know, and I like romantic. Hardcore.
Wow. That reminds me of myself.
You gonna find somebody for you.
I'm glad you
What? Why you getting mad because I said you gonna find somebody?
I'm not, but it's just funny how you keep saying it.
Alright. Somebody said
You're funny.
rate each other. I give you. Actually, you rate me first.
I'll give you a 10.
A 10? Damn.
Bro, you better give me a 10.
Because
You better give me a 10. Nah, because I could have sworn. Am I tripping? She gave me a 9, I think, last time she rated me. This ain't even right now. Come on now. She has to be trolling. She knew I was going to be watching all of this stuff. This is not even fair. Now, Ty. the promise ring is off and I don't, for some reason, don't like it. It needs to go back on, you know? So you can't be saying this without a promise ring on your finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of ladies right now are confused, but there are certain boundaries sometimes where people need to know. If a promise ring was given, you know what I'm saying, and it's not on your finger while you're complimenting another guy, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So, trying to suck it all in, you know what I'm saying?
You're honored. Shit.
Thanks. Oh, I give you 100.
Aw, that's so
You
sweet.
got this nice place. You rich. You got white couches that are not dirty. You doing your
What
thing.
you
I'm proud of you.
people be having white couches and dirty?
People will know. I like a girl. No, okay. I like a girl that really can has her own stuff, that doesn't rely on people. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't rely on people for their stuff.
Right.
You know, that has their own stuff. Like you said, I like girls that got their own stuff. Like that one makes me want you more.
Right, and y'all can go do stuff together. Like I can't stand.
I also love, like, you know, texting every day. You know, I love the FaceTime and stuff. But like it's like I don't want to feel like that I have to pay for everything. I don't want to feel like I have to do all this stuff. I don't want to feel like that when you come, it's like, dang, it's draining my pockets. I don't
Right, because
like
then you start feeling used.
yeah, I feel used. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I want to be like, oh, yeah, I really, you know, I want them to have their own stuff going on.
Now, mind you, this is the part one is version on Deshae's. So I don't know if there was a lot of stuff said, but I know definitely in the
That's what we looking for,
two, which is on Ty or the Taylor Girls channel, it literally said my name in the title.
No, I'm gonna ask them all.
But I'm making sure that, you know what I'm saying, there wasn't some.
Would you smash or pass the shit?
Okay, so I was about to skip. I'm glad I did it.
I didn't say that, I promise.
Now this is up close and personal. She said it on the internet, I think. Well, yeah, he showed me on the. I still need to react to that video. I haven't even looked at that video.
I'm dead.
Oh, that was funny, wasn't it?
What you finna do?
That was funny, wasn't it?
What you finna do?
That was funny.
I'm saying what you finna do.
That was funny?
Yeah.
I hope this be fun here, Cass.
Alright now.
Alright. Yeah, alright.
I'm saying you had to be funny, so I had to be funny with you.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna put a special clip in there.
Wow. Petty.
I'm gonna put a special clip in there.
Petty, man.
Y'all don't like that clip.
Petty.
Alright, guys. What were your guys' first impression of each other?
Alright, so
you was getting on my nerves.
then we
A
can.
nice gentleman.
It just happened. But I don't want to talk about
Is there any
Alright.
fighting here?
Let me see. Oh, my first impression of you was, my first impression at that point,
I can't stand that. I can't stand
we
that.
at that point,
I can't stand
we
that.
at that point,
No, it's not that. It's just
that's
like
crazy.
Wait, what
We
happened?
at that part, yeah.
I'm gonna punch you dead in the
I'm
middle
not
of your
texting
forehead.
nobody. I'm not-
Text again.
Man, we
Text again.
We got that part.
Text
We at that
again.
part of the relationship.
Text
We
again.
at that part. We at that
I'm just saying that is so rude. I
We
cannot
at
stand
that
that.
part.
I can't stand that. I can't stand
We at
that.
that point.
I can't stand
She's
that.
mad at
No,
you
it's
texting
not
somebody
that.
else.
It's
Crazy, nah.
No, listen, y'all.
Alright, no.
No, can I say something seriously? I'm really like a firm believer. Like people, I can't stand people that just be on their phones. Like I
I'm
really can't.
looking at the question.
I don't care. I don't care.
Look at you.
You know what I'm saying?
You do the same thing.
My first impression of you was that.
Alright, now we gotta.
If you're not like a super fan, I don't, really chill. I want to be able to connect with you. I don't want you to always. Okay, if I do it, like sometimes I don't like meeting girls on Instagram and stuff like that. So.
He didn't know. For real, look, I met a
She said he.
to me. I met a guy, and like it wasn't even
one of the realest down to earth videos.
For real, look, I met a guy, and it wasn't even no like we just was vibing. We was cool. We met at the airport. He didn't know who I was, but I felt like he knew, but he just didn't know. Like you know how people like.
Alright, I might skip ahead to the
Two children, one boy and a girl.
Ty's.
You definitely saw the name. No, because I had somebody had put me on to you. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Are any of y'all in a relationship? I'm single.
I'm single.
Yes, you're single.
That's crazy.
I wish someone would have gave me a
What's the most
timestamp.
annoying thing about each other? The laugh. It's like I have ADHD. That's
But it took him forever to come down here. He was been supposed to come up. Sometimes you can go right here and then go be first.
nah. I like this. We ain't cut. We keep it going. Alright. You scared flight by run up on you when you back.
Alright, bingo. I was randomly skipping and I found my own self in here. Alright, so here's a controversy probably about to start.
Like
Go.
this. We ain't cut. We keep it going. Alright. You scared flight by run up on you when you back to LA? Nah, I'm not scared. Cause I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, man, look. My thing is, up to this point so far, you know what I'm saying? I haven't even seen still no dirty-ish. To a point where it's just like, okay, some on-side-ish. I don't know, well, yeah, I do know. There has to be some words said once again. Maybe this time it has to be in a different setting because I don't think being a peacemaker is, you know what I'm saying, the best option sometimes. Look, I invited, you know what I'm saying, the dude, Deshae, to the crib, and still went to ATL without me even knowing. So, alright.
If I got a problem, he can hit me or anything. That's my bro or anything. But it's like,
Boy!
like,
What you gotta say,
this is
Ty?
my girl. What the hell? What you want me to do? Alright.
Fight look out behind, but don't be worried about nothing. You can't say nothing.
What? Flights what behind?
Boy!
Like, this is not my girl. What the hell? What you want me to do? Alright.
Fight look out behind, but don't be worried about nothing.
Look, I am not the thought. I'm the most faithful black man. No, faithful, you know what I'm saying? Just anything. Like, and that's just like, without a doubt. I'm trying to revert from myself saying period. You know what I'm saying? At the end, I don't like, you know what I'm saying that. Because it's like a lot of people are starting to say that nowadays. But that's why I had stuttered, so I might have to edit that out. But anyway, I am not no thought. I am faithful to any girl that I come across. I do not mess with girls' hearts, you know what I'm saying? And that's just it. Like,
Nothing about nothing. You can't say nothing on that.
Damn, that's crazy. Do you think she's wife material? If so, why? Yeah, I think she's pretty. I mean, if I had a base of the stuff I know right now, I would say you're wife material. You know what I mean? I say you're wife material, and you're pretty dope, and you know, you're pretty cool. Whoever's lucky to have you, is gonna be lucky. You know what I'm saying? Whoever gets you is gonna be lucky. Where's your promise ring?
yeah, where's my...
I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm not sure.
I thought you had a promise ring. I could have sworn. I don't know. I had a dream about it or something.
Well, you know I got rings. Don't look at me.
Oh.
Where is your promise ring at, Ty? I don't know why I still feel some type of way that she doesn't have my promise ring on.
Have you ever got any drinks in your head?
Would you guys define as friends?
I ain't gonna lie, that was smooth. I think it is safe to say you can give me a clapping emojis in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? It's time to skip on ahead to Ty's version. I don't think my name will be mentioned anymore. We can
Get
check.
lit when he seen he started to get lit when he seen we were like he got lit. He was acting so shy.
What else? How do we meet? Got on Instagram. Shit, the most. Y'all doing the most. Do you see us in a relationship in the future?
Now we gotta make sure we look at.
Oh.
That's a typical answer everybody says. Good.
I don't even want to in this God's 100%.
All right, now we are on to part 2. You know what I'm saying? To finish it off, the reaction king is nice and smooth with the coming in the cuts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see what she has to say because my name is actually. Hey, I hit that wall. Cleanest wall on the internet.
You only see part 1 of the Q&A. Make sure y'all go to the
Alright, this is
channel.
part 2.
And this is part 2. Okay.
Do you ever feel like you do too much?
Yo, what's that arm there?
Do I ever feel like I do too much?
Nah, we both be doing too much. We both do that.
I feel like when you do too much, it makes other people do more.
Period.
Hey, what's with
Who
the
do you
nose
like
touching?
better, Flight or Deshae? Ah! What?
That's part one.
She gotta answer it.
I mean, it gotta be levels. It's a lot of levels to that
Be honest.
question.
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, both of y'all have great personalities.
Thank you.
Y'all both like fun. You just starting to get fun because when I first met you, you was shy. But you know,
What's with the arm around her?
I can't answer that because I mean,
You have to answer,
I'm
Ty.
an ex. Like I can't really answer like who do I like better between someone new and an ex. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
I
weird.
feel you.
Okay. So,
Man, she's so smooth and good, I swear.
Next
You have to answer
question.
questions. That's part of a Q&A.
Do you have a favorite ex?
Only have one ex.
One? Oh, okay.
So,
Answer the question, Ty.
I don't have a favorite either. That's weird. How do you have a favorite?
Yeah.
Cap. I just smell cap in this, man. Look, this is a 2019 new reacts, man. Look, if this was 2017 reacts, the what is that thing called, the Henny? Oh, by the way, I don't drink anymore, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's bad for your liver. You know what I'm saying? You can have extreme health problems when you get older from excessive, drinking. And yeah. Anyways, man, R.I.P. Henny reacts. When was it? 2017 to 2018. Yeah. Anyway, she has to answer these questions. Like, she's literally dodging and everything because she knows. I feel like this is a whole conspiracy video to just sit up there and tell me that I don't got nothing to worry about. Why all of a sudden her promise ring is off? She never listened to it before. She even had a promise ring when she was with, old other dudes. I won't pause the video anymore, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the
So how you gonna have a favorite ex? Like, I'm gonna go with him, that was my favorite.
That was my favorite. We was the best one.
Sometimes the best one will be the worst ones, really. Who's taller? How tall are you?
I'm like 5'5".
5'5"? I'm like 5. I don't know.
7.
I'm like.
Oh, I'm taller.
You can't see.
Oh, you is taller. And then Flight over here talking about like, oh, she.
Bro, look at this, man. Deshae is not slick. This man stood up on his tippy toes, bro. Look.
I'm like.
Oh.
Look, he's standing on his tippy toes. Bro. No, bro, look at Ty's hips versus Deshae's hips. On Deshae's part, no homo. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that Ty's hips are raising a higher level? I did not go to school. I only went to community college for 2 months before I dropped out to pursue YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to measurements and the science things that they teach you in class that you're not going to use after school is done, bro, if your hips are bigger than someone else's hips, that's all you need to show for it. Even look at her knees. Look at her knees. They're raising a little bit of a level. It's like this much. And Ty has sandals on. Deshae has actual shoes on. I'm not trying to argue though,
I'm taller.
I won't pause the video anymore.
Oh, you is taller. And then Flight over here talking about like, oh, she's taller than you.
You
Sure.
watched the video?
Yeah. You watched it too?
Yeah, you still must be alright. You watch your
Wait, what?
Yeah. And Flight over here talking about like, oh, she's taller than you.
You watched the video?
Yeah. You watched it too?
Yeah, you still must be alright. You watch your ex's videos?
Wow, because I watched the video.
Oh, yo, hey, hold up. I ain't even gonna cap. Just for Deshae sliding that smooth comment in there, it puts automatically any girl in the hot seat. And just look at Ty's body language. She's trying to be like, whoa, what are you talking about? We're not in 2nd grade. You know what he said, Ty. This is such a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, this even makes me more excited to go to ATL. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, just like, that was smooth. I may low-key have to keep the paws off of Deshae. You know what I'm saying? This is like an alley-oop that he thrown. Like one of those behind-the-back alley-oops, and you just slam it down. It's like one of those invisible alley-oops. Oh, you still got feelings for X. You knew what he was doing there. My man. Alright, that was the last time I paused the video, I promise.
Talking about me, why wouldn't I watch it? And really, it's not even that. My fans send it to me.
Nah, you got
What?
They do. They send me clips. Okay, I'm gonna put money in my ex fucking career. What job was y'all?
What was that comment that she said?
Okay, I'm gonna put money in my ex fucking career. What?
Did she say, I want to put a little money in my ex's pocket? I'm confused. Or did she say paying a little mind to my ex over here or something? I don't know. I need somebody to let me know. What did she even say? I'm lost.
What job was y'all doing before YouTube? Why? First of all, let me tell you something.
Wait.
YouTube is something we do for fun. We do this for y'all. When
That's
I
right.
started on YouTube, I did it because our fans begged us to, and they wanted us to open up more, and they wanted us.
My ex
they wanted
unique.
to see more of us.
That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? I hate to give her a compliment that she doesn't have my promise ring on. You know what I'm saying? My ex is one of a kind, you know what I'm saying? She's an A-listed, you know what I'm saying, female artist. Her and her sister is, and it's pretty dope, you feel me? Like, she's a boss of her own and stuff. But when it comes to, like, you being around a guy, don't have your promise ring not on your hand no more, you know? But anyway, back to being tough guy now. That was a little bit too sweet.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we started doing YouTube, so y'all could get to know us.
Did you have a job before this?
I was doing music. That's all I did was music.
I didn't have a job. I've never.
That's what I'm saying. I've only had one job, and I stayed there for less than a month.
Todd, that's still a job.
What were you doing before YouTube? Because I already said what
I didn't have. Well, I mean, I was doing Instagram videos and stuff like that. So I wasn't. Or before social media, I was in middle school, chilling. So I never really had a job.
Alright, this is like a personal interview. Is there anything more about Flight? Should we skip?
Okay, y'all always. We're gonna answer this one too. They want to know how old he is. I'm 20.
I'm 18.
Everybody always has.
Barely. What is the most attractive thing about me?
Good job.
About you is your heart. Someone's a good person. Someone's like.
Should we still continue? We good?
Why would they ask that? It doesn't even matter. Okay, rate me from 1 to 10.
100.
100.
I said that part 1. You feel me? 100.
Okay, not bad.
Let's make sure they don't kiss or nothing. I think it's safe to say we can skip. Just in case.
That's one thing. And that's the one thing I did. And it was good, right?
It knew he was playing a prank. I just really thought you was pranking. I thought you was just.
Adorable. It's like chicken eyes.
Y'all wanna know something? That's the first thing he made me eat when I met him. Good girl, are you honest? Like, would you like questions? We answer like 29 million questions. So, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be coming back to Atlanta soon. So I need y'all.
When?
Let us know what y'all want us to do. Like, we gonna do some crazy stuff. We just did a little getting to know each other type videos first.
When is he supposed to be coming back? You need to make sure he checks in with Flight about that. But it's safe to say, this is a lowercase W. It's not the higher case W, uppercase W as before, because the promise ring was missing. But there was a lot of key gems. Now, I would like for not a lot of people to come at me, Flight, you skipped out on this, you idiot, you have one job. Bro, look, nobody gave me timestamps. If we have a video over 10 minutes and you don't give me timestamps, I'm just gonna do my, you know what I'm saying, cut and swerve mode, reaction mode reacts, okay? So hopefully I didn't miss out any important key parts. I think it's safe to say, I will still be going to ATL. Hope I didn't wake you up. If I woke up anybody in the crib or hurt your eardrums, it's my bad.